This is the YouTube supergroup, the Beta Squad. And over the last few months, I've been on the hunt for signatures from all members of the group. Popping up in places that you usually wouldn't see me, all in the act of becoming the newest legal member of the Beta Squad. But you must be thinking, why Liam? Why have you done this? Well, let me explain. My name is Liam Bedford, and 2 years ago I tried to prank the country's biggest prankster, Niko Omilana. During his political race to become the London mayor, he was racing alongside another YouTuber, Max Fosh. And I had the genius idea to fake an interview, invite them both along, sparking an impromptu debate. However, Max showed up and Niko never did. And after posting the failed prank, Niko had some very choice words.
Better luck next time. Hell.
Better luck next time, you say? Well, what if now is the next time? So, here's the 5-step plan on how I get revenge on Niko. Step 1. Strictly business. Draft a legal contract which states I am the official 6th member of the Beta Squad, with space at the bottom for the other 5 members to sign. The contract is 2 pieces of paper put together and folded over, so that only the blank page is visible, and then it's mounted onto cardboard to look like a poster, and not the legal document it truly is. Step 2. Is this legal? Speak to a lawyer about what is possible, and what I need to make sure is in the contract.
I would advise you to ensure you make no monetary gain from the contract. As long as no one is being forced or misled, then it shouldn't be a problem.
There's specific clauses in this contract which we'll come back to later. After speaking to a lawyer, find a way to get in contact with the current Beta Squad members. So where do you start with meeting 5 of the country's biggest content creators? You've got to get in their inner circle, their team. I'm talking producers, I'm talking editors, all of these contacts that I've built over the last couple of years. This is how I'm going to get the signatures of the Beta Squad. For people losing count, that was step 3, the inner circle. But now it looks like it's time for step 4, YouTube boxing. So after talking to the inner circle, here's my plan. Get a ringside ticket for whenever Kenny's next fighting, and assume that all of the Beta Squad members are going to be there. And finally, step 5. Don't sleep on opportunities. Anytime you see any of the boys doing something that I can be a part of, you've got to get involved. And one opportunity came up straight away. One where I was able to meet Niko, AJ, and Sharky. I'm talking a +1 ticket to the Sidemen Roast, baby. As you can see, I'm at the comedy club. We're on Side Plus. I can't follow Stephen tries. It's not possible. And it's all going to plan. But did I leave the contract at home though? Yeah. I did. Okay, moving on. Next up, the opportunity to appear in an AJ Shabeel video. I haven't got any footage other than this lovely clip of me en route. So, currently walking to an AJ Shabeel shoot. The video is currently unreleased, so I don't want to spoil it. But you want to know what happened? Well, did I manage to get the contract signed? No, I didn't. That's 2 for 2 failures right now. I could have had 3 signatures already. We could have been more than halfway. This video could have been posted a couple of months before than it actually is. But I didn't stop because I knew the Misfits fight was round the corner. But when I say round the corner, I mean I had to travel to Telford. Who the fuck goes to Telford? So I'm in Telford now, 3 in a bit hours until the event starts. I'm literally here for one sole mission, and that's to get every single signature of the Beta Squad tonight. And if I don't accomplish that, this has become a very expensive side plot to the video. I also don't even know if I'm fully going to be able to get the cardboard with the contract in there tonight. I'm going to have to wing that one as well a little bit. We're in the row behind where the VIPs will be, so we're as close as we can get. Let's do it. I was ready. I got into the building with the contract with no issue, which put my mind to rest after my earlier worries. But I was worrying about the wrong issue. I was horrified when I realized the seating arrangements. Let me break it down. Here is where my tier 1 seat is, but on the other side of the ring is where VIP is, and where the Beta Squad will be sitting. So I had to hold my shoulders high, get a pint, and speak to the camera. As you can see, I've made it to almost ringside here for the Misfits number 5 event with one mission to get those Beta Squad signatures. Fingers crossed, everything crossed. Let's give it a go. And now, nothing will stop me. I needed to make sure that I don't get distracted. Is that Cretin Conan? Wait, Liam, you're getting distracted. Game face on. So, watch some of the fights as I'm waiting for the beta squad to arrive. And then, I see them make their entrance. They're coming from a stage door on the right. Meanwhile, I'm still on the left side. So, I slowly walk towards VIP, timing it so I match their pace. And there they are. So close, yet so far. Just behind that wall of security. So, I watch one more fight so I don't look like I'm obviously loitering around the VIP section. And as soon as the fight finishes, I make my move. I latch onto another group walking into the VIP section. I walk quickly and with confidence. I'm filming, but not the right way around. But at this point, it just doesn't matter, because I'm approaching 4 out of the 5 members from the beta squad. This is it, the start of the sign-in journey. So, there is only one thing that I could say.
How you doing, mate? Hi, what's up, my friend? How you doing?
And now that Sharky and Niko were aware that I was there and chatting to them, it was time to ask the big question and hope they don't get suspicious.
I was just wondering, do you guys mind signing this?
Of course they didn't. The boys are lovely. And they signed, no questions asked.
You gotta wait for Kenny after this fight.
Yeah, I just fully ignored Sharky there. My bad. I honestly didn't hear this at the time. And as Chunks and AJ signed the contract, I quickly bolted out of VIP.
Legends, thank you guys. Cheers, see you later.
I needed to make sure I didn't get kicked out of the event so I could still get Kenny's signature later on. And then it was time for the big one. King Kenny, my final member who needed to sign. And there he was, a matter of yards away from me. But now wasn't the time, he was fight ready. And after a scrap that went the full distance, it was time to see if Kenny did me proud as a future Beta Squad member. Okay, that puts a spanner in the works. I knew that after a loss, Kenny wouldn't be sticking around for long. I knew that my contract was going to have to stay at 4 out of 5 members for now. Now that we've got 4 out of the 5 members, let's quickly go over the terms of the contract. One stipulation is that there will be no monetary gain from this. No bridges being burned here. And the important stipulation is that on the 13th of July, which is actually my birthday, happy birthday to me in the future, will be the official day that I am a legal member, ending on July 14th. And now that's addressed, I waited for an opportunity. But sometimes opportunities come in a YouTube boxing shaped package. A new YouTube boxing event from KingPyn, the high stakes event. One that King Kenny had been announced to fight in, and there was going to be a press conference literally in less than a week. So all I had to do was apply for tickets and aim to get in that room. I knew that if I was in the room, I would have a chance to come face to face with our final member once again. I've just found out that I've been lucky enough to win a free ticket to go watch the KingPyn launch event. So we've got one more signature to get, and I'm hoping today's the day. So, that was it. It was time to enter the building that I hoped to finish my quest in. Through the security, a bag check, but no issue with the contract, and I was ready. But upon arrival, things weren't going to plan straight away. I was put right in the back seat, right in the nosebleeds, nowhere near the front. How on earth am I going to get close to Kenny? Well, this is where a bit of luck comes into play. For a start, I went on my own, and there happened to be one seat free in the media spaces, and they asked if I wanted to go sit down there, and I did not take that opportunity lightly, jumped up and went straight into the media section. We're getting closer by the minute. So now, in my improved seat, it was a waiting game. Sit through the launch event, wait for the right opportunity, be constantly teased as Kenny walks past, knowing that I'm so close to accomplishing my goal. And as the event finishes, I see Kenny. We come face to face, and I get this horrendous 8-second clip that I'm about to show you.
Kenny.
So after unsuccessfully getting Kenny's signature there, I thought, is that it? Do I have to find another time to get Kenny's signature? Well, you've got to act with confidence. You've got to see all of the media lot get up and talk to the fighters and pretend to be media. I stand up, I duck below the cameras, I walk over, and I see him walking into the tunnel away from the event. I only had one option. I had to shout his name like a little fangirl.
Kenny. Do you mind signing this for me really quickly? You're the last Beta Squad member missing. That's right. Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you. Oh, is this so good? Yeah, anywhere, mate. Legendary, mate. Cheers. Good luck with your fight.
I'd done it. I'd successfully got the 5th and final signature. I've not only completed my goal of getting my 2-year revenge on Niko Omilana, but I had cemented myself as the 6th member of one of the YouTube's biggest group channels. I was elated, as now there was only one thing to do: sign the contract myself, making this legally binding.